Ronnie Humphrey, Greg Anderson on the line now. Moments ago, Gary Gerald caught up with Jim Head.
Well, Jim had a very stout, nice pass, and you climbed out and said, that might even put a smile on my face. Why?
Well, whenever you beat the greatest funny car team ever assembled in history, the Force Juggernaut, it's great. I mean, he's got the best people over there, and so to stay with him, be competitive with him, and beat him on occasion, that's what makes me tick.
Are you having to do anything to change your driving style because of that problem with the left hand?
No, I don't have a driving style. That's the problem.
Well, you see Greg Anderson sitting there. Ronnie Humphrey has lane choice over his brother-in-law, the engine provider. It's his 7th attempt to beat his wife's brother on race day.
And Greg Anderson, a little bit of a surprise that he's been struggling this much in qualifying, but like we said, he's won from this position before.
Taking their time. There goes Humphrey.
Greg had the advantage.
It was close, but Anderson keeps it. A 668, 206 miles an hour to a losing 668.3. The whole shot, 037. That's what makes a difference.
Well, let's take a look at our Lucas Oil photo finish cam. You see Greg Anderson by just a nose gets the win over his teammate Ronnie Humphrey.
Well, back in the pits, they are working away on Matt Hagan's car. Matt's getting that parachute ready. He will face Robert Height when Funny Car comes back in second round. Whoa, fire down there.
Wow, look at that.
You know, it's funny. We've been talking. In fact, both you and I went back to Pro Stock pits to talk to these guys about the fact that Anderson and Line both get a big flash of fire at the end of their run. And V. Gaines told me when he was running Greg Anderson, the fire was so huge alongside of him, it scared him.
Yeah, I talked to Warren a little bit and asked him what he thought about it, and then obviously it's the same old thing. The fuel puddles into the headers, and the heat from it lights it up. And to put it out, they just turn the engine over and actually blow the fire out of the exhaust. Warren said a couple things could be if they run a back pressure type collector at the end of the exhaust, you'll let that fuel come up. But more than likely, it's the way they design the manifold that sometimes allows the fuel after the engine shuts off to puddle down through the exhaust valve out into the headers and then lights it up. So,
wow, that really lit up after he got the door open.
That was a big one.
Greg Anderson, fortunately, all the safety equipment. Yeah, he appears to be fine. Oh, yeah, don't forget that their hauler burned down after the race at Pomona at the end of the season. And at the start of the season, Anderson's house caught fire and burned down. And so as a result, I mean, the car was, forget it. They had to have a new car.
Wow.
Oh, that hurt most of all.
I'll tell you what.